But it takes reorganization, rethinking, then to be able to do what people thought was impossible, reducing cost of education per child.
The STEM system of education is going global in Ghana, and Ghana is paving the way. A lot of African countries are beginning to emulate Ghana, and the world at large are beginning to see Ghana as the hub for education. And I also want to applaud the Minister of Education in Ghana for bringing in this STEM system of education in Ghana. When I talk about STEM system of education in Ghana, it is not just limited to private schools. This system of education is extended to all government schools in Ghana. All government schools from the JHS to the SHS in Ghana are benefiting from the STEM system of education. And when you hear STEM system of education, what comes to your mind? Technology, mathematics, and a whole lot of things. But let's go offline here and have a proper discussion, and I'll be sharing with you videos of what the Minister of Education in Ghana have to say about the STEM system of education in Ghana. And also, guys, Americans are now acknowledging the STEM system of education in Ghana, that Ghana is one of the top country that is so good that implemented the STEM system of education in Africa and in the world at large. Let's go offline and watch this video. Then we'll come back and have a deep conversation about this.
It takes reorganization, rethinking, then to be able to do what people thought was impossible, reducing cost of education per child. One of the things that Ghana, we preparing to go to PISA, but I also realized that we have to look at our local assessment regime. Invariably, we think that in education we have what we call CIA, curriculum, instruction, and assessment. So we do that so well. But what we fail to understand is that assessment comes first. The outcome that you want, the product the student have to create. You are looking at how to solve certain mathematical equations. Then you work your way backwards to look at, is the curriculum covering that, and how am I going to teach it? About 6 months ago, I had a meeting with the West African Examination Council. They are the one who examine all students in Anglophone West Africa. And people see them as an international organization. But I called them to my office and I said, we have a new curriculum at the junior high school level. Give me a table of specification as to the level of difficulty of the questions that are going to come on this exam. So I popped up on my screen in my office the new Bloom's taxonomy. And I took them through it. The level 1, which is remembering. On a particular subject, 20 of the questions out of 40 were on remembering. Understanding had 10 questions. So that gives you, between understanding and remembering, have 30 questions out of 40. And application was 10. Nothing on the exams was coming from level 4, 5, and 6. So what did that mean? What it meant, it would have meant for the country was that the following year, the teachers were not going to use critical thinking. They will not have to design lesson plans at 4, 5, and 6, because the exams is just level 1, 2, and 3. So I told them, you go back. And I said, this is a case where the tail is wagging the dog. We have created a national curriculum that says we will have critical thinkers. And as I've even gone to United Nations to talk about, we can't memorize our way out of poverty, but we can critically think. and this has gone viral. Then in my own country, there's nothing critical thinking about exams. So they took it back, and they came back 2 weeks thereafter. Now I was so happy because 40% of the questions were from level 4, 5, and 6, assuring me that nobody was going to get an A if they could not think. But they were shocked that the education minister said the question should be difficult. But I also felt the investment we are making in education is to produce critical thinkers. And if our system is not producing them, our education is worthless. So now I'm so happy. And to validate that, I went to Nigeria and I met the Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria who had lived in India. And the wife is a teacher in Ghana. So he said, Ghana, what happened this year? Your exams has changed. I said, what's going on? He said, my wife called me and told me that the Ghana's exam is just like that of India this year. So I was so happy. I got a validation. So for us to do well on PISA, you have to look at your national assessment. See, so if you go to PISA and don't do well, you are not PISA-like. So our national standardized test, we brought psychometrists from Australia. They look at the PISA exams and they incorporated a number of PISA.
Wow, this is amazing. The level of intelligence this Minister of Education in Ghana has is second to none. And I'll be showing you a video clips of him lecturing the students in mathematics. You know, for this man to bring in STEM system of education to Ghana, he's not joking at all. This man, he didn't come to Ghana to play. He came to Ghana to make a difference, and that is what he is doing. The STEM system of education has come to stay in Ghana, and it will forever stay. Let's watch this video of him. This man is so intelligent. This man is so intelligent.
I promise on my honor to be faithful.
I do another one. Box plus 5 equals to 20. What will go inside here? 15. Great. But when I put 15 here, it makes the statement true, right? Yes. Okay. So you see, what is on the left side here is equals to what is on what? Right. So it's about equality, right? Yes. So that's why I say equations. We are trying to make sure left and right sides are the same. So for example, if I say 2x plus 2 equals to 10, what am I saying? I say a certain number called x. If I multiply it by 2 and add 2 to it, it gives me 10. So without using the steps, you should be able to solve this, right? There's a certain number in the world. If I multiply it by 2 and add 2 to it, I'll get 10. What number is it? Yes, madam. 4. What is 4 times 2? 8 plus 2. So you can figure this out. But if I don't show you the process to getting to the 4, the next time you can figure it out, you are stuck. So that is why it's so important for you to understand the steps. Minus 8 equals to 20. 2. X over 3 equals to 3. 3. 10 plus x equals 20. The science, biology, chemistry, and physics, they are going to bring all the machines there. You'll be able to do robotics, coding. You are going to work and study like students in America.
The Minister of Education in Ghana is a born teacher. This man is so intelligent. I've never seen a Minister of Education so down to earth and so intelligent. Hey, where is my country minister? Come and learn. My country Minister of Education, come and learn from this man. Come and learn from the Minister of Education in Ghana. This man is doing absolutely amazing. Look at how he brought himself down to lecture the students in these public schools. Before he started constructing the STEM system of education, before he started renovating, he renovated the school from how it is right now. I'm going to be showing you videos from how it is right now to a very wonderful, magnificent structure. The Minister of Education in Ghana is doing absolutely amazing when it comes to education in Ghana. He brought in the STEM system of education that has never been on board in Ghana, and it changed the narratives of education in Ghana. See, this man needs a standing ovation. This man needs a standing ovation, Ghanaians. This man needs a standing ovation. He's doing absolutely amazing here in Ghana. I do not envy Ghanaians, so I do not envy you. I wish I could rewind back and go back to my secondary school days. I wish I could go back to my secondary school days and I should be in Ghana. I should be in Ghana in this time. This man should be the Minister of Education during my own time. In this present day, this man is doing well. Let us watch these other videos of the schools and what the STEM system of education has transformed the students into, how they have been able to imbibe in the STEM system of education, and how they have been coping since the STEM system of education came in place here in Ghana. Ghana pa.
I promise on my honor to be. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to serve her with all my strength toil of our fathers, and now I pledge myself in order to uphold.
So congratulations, you come far away. I'm so happy that you'll be able to build the scheme. The 6 years, you come.
You find pure water, and that works better for the rural areas because then we can put it.
I'm using the borehole, and the filters are coming from China. That's what is on the market.
Wow.
And then they are like this round, they fix them in the house, so the water passes through. Almost every time it gets dirty very quickly. So you'll be changing. That is what they use in Ghana.
That's a good question.
So most of it depends on, if you have the money. Yeah. Because if you don't have the money, that means you drink.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to serve her with all my strength and heart. Promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood, through the toil of our fathers. And now I pledge myself in order to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God to keep this solid vow to love my motherland. I pray, so help me God to keep this solid vow to love my motherland. I pray, I promise on my